There's a lot of rumors right now about ChatGPT 5.4 potentially coming out today or sometime this week. This is all speculation, but I've taken some notes about what I can find, and I thought I'd share with you what's happening with this timeline and what we think might be in ChatGPT 5.4 and what OpenAI is up to. So let me just show you my notes. So all this speculation started when ChatGPT released 5.3 instant, and it wasn't the fact that 5.3 instant came out or that was anything special. It all started with this tweet, which is where they said 5.3 instant is in ChatGPT now. It's rolling out to everyone, but if you look down below here, 5.4 is coming sooner than you think with a capital T. So that got people starting to speculate, and the rumors started. Next, what gave a little bit more weight to this is Tebow on X, who I think is a OpenAI developer of some sort, came out and Codex was down, so he said it's back up, and people were getting error messages. And they started commenting on this. So Corey Knowles said, "It said something very interesting in my error, and thanks for the re-up." And Tebow just said, "You saw nothing." But if you look down here, you can see that the ChatGPT 5.4 model was actually in an error message. So people started speculating even more. You got rumors about it having a 2 million context window, and this is ChatGPT 5.4, which would make it kind of the biggest context window of any of the big models. And remember with the context windows, it's not just that there's a big context window, that's great, but it's how well you can retrieve information out of that context window that really matters. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with 5.4. I don't think it's actually going to have a 2 million context window. And then a rumor started too about an extreme reasoning mode. So it seems like this will have a few different modes in it, and one of these will be extreme reasoning. We don't really know what that means. I guess it's just more than extreme thinking or something. Sounds like a marketing term. But later on yesterday, we got a message from The Information, which is a little bit more of a reputable source. They didn't name any sources, but they said that 5.4 is coming. So we thought this was going to come in a few weeks or a month, but it seems like it's coming sooner. And this is where the extreme reasoning mode was further verified. Again, we don't know if this is, we don't really know what this is, but that's what they're going to be marketing it as. As you know, right now, you can go bet on whatever you want. And some things from the betting market is any model with a substring of ChatGPT 5.4 would count. It needs to be released by March 7th, and today is the 5th. So these bets are starting to pop up everywhere on the market. So if you believe these rumors are true, you could go place a bet if you wanted to. One thing that I think is interesting here is that ChatGPT and OpenAI is in a little bit of turmoil. I reported on this earlier this week. And, with everything that's happening over in the Middle East right now, and Anthropic not giving their technology to the US government, there's a big campaign out there to cancel OpenAI right now. And Opus 4.6 and even Gemini 3.1 are really they've surpassed ChatGPT and OpenAI in many ways, especially on the coding front. And this is a big problem for them because they had all of the market share at once and they're watching it slip away. So they are in rush mode to get stuff out, which makes me think that this probably will come out today or sometime this week. There's just too many clues. And we got a new one that came in overnight at 1 a.m. So there's actually a website up now that you can go to help cancel OpenAI and ChatGPT. You know my thoughts on that. I think all of these companies are working with the government, and you're not really doing, making any big statement by using one over the other. But this morning at around 1 a.m., Tebow came out with another statement because I guess he was up coding at 1 a.m. and he said, "I feel a disturbance in the force, and yet May the 4th is a long time from now." Interesting. So then people are speculating that, today we are going to get 5.4. And again, the big things that are coming out is 5.4. It's going to have some sort of extreme reasoning mode. I don't actually think it's going to have 2 million context window. I think it'll be about 1 million. And that is about all we know right now. So I'd like to hear what you think. Do you think this is going to come out today? If so, and you're a heavy Anthropic user, do you think you will switch over to ChatGPT if it's better, even if it misaligns with your feelings about what they're doing in the Middle East? I'm going to use whatever model is best for me, unless something egregious happens, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. But that's all for today. Thanks, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.